right, let's talk about the weather. Did I see some snow? I was like looking at Nick Camino and I were like glaring at your maps as you were preparing them.
It's that time of year when anything related to the S word, and everyone's like, what? We already had our first snow of the season.
Sure.
We took care of that. We're good. We're adjusted now, right? We're totally fine. I don't know if that's the case. We'll see. We do have the possibility of at least a few flakes in that forecast, particularly as we get into Tuesday. Tonight, anything of that nature is really confined to just a few areas of the snow belt. That's going to be tapering off through the overnight. For most of us, it's going to be a clearer night. Temperatures will still be chilly, so it's going to be a cold start tomorrow. Our temperatures are still going to struggle through the day tomorrow, but we are going to get more sunshine into the picture, especially the further south and west you are. We could still have a little bit of cloud cover lingering for some of those snow belt areas, but it should be a drier day overall and a brighter day for the majority of us. Into Tuesday, we'll watch very closely. There's potential we could get some mix that could include a few flakes. That changes over to a cold rain as we go through the day on Tuesday. So there's a possibility that we get some of this during drive time, especially during the morning with the changeover. That could mean a little extra time for your morning drive on Tuesday, depending on how the timing works out. We still have some differences in timing with some of those models, so we're going to watch that very closely between now and then. That system's still really back towards the Rockies, kind of just coming off of the Rockies, so still another day or two to kind of get a handle on that timing. In the meantime, we've been dealing with this mess. Lots of snow still lingering, especially to the east. For us, our snow's not as active as it was, just a day or two ago, but we still have some lake effect that is ongoing, particularly to our east. We're still tapped into some moisture from Lake Erie, Lake Huron, all the way back towards Lake Superior, where some of these bands pushing into areas of New York and western PA as well. Lake effect snow for us has been fairly limited today, especially to areas east of Cleveland. We do still have a couple of showers showing up on our radar, especially out towards Geauga, trying to push a few flurries into Trumbull County and some more of that through Ashtabula County. So kind of those primary spots of what you'd expect for some lingering lake effect. We're going to work on getting that to kind of taper off as we go through the overnight hours. For most of us, it's going to be a clearer night. Temperatures drop back into the lower 30s. It's going to feel like the 20s first thing tomorrow morning. As I mentioned, through the day tomorrow, our temperatures are still going to struggle. We'll be just in the lower 40s for much of the afternoon hours, maybe some mid 40s for areas further south. Winds will be improving a little bit through the day. And we will have more sunshine, especially the further south and west you are. We might get a little bit of that cloud cover that kind of lingers downwind, immediately downwind of the lake. Clouds return Monday night heading into Tuesday. We'll look at that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Again, we've had some changes in the timing with these models, and that timing is going to be key for Tuesday. The latest run with this would give us some dry conditions early in the morning, but then bring some of the flakes and mix in closer towards the end of that morning commute and more so later in the morning. General idea is going to be, regardless of that exact timing, we get that potential for some wintry mix initially and then a bit of a changeover, particularly into the afternoon hours, to more of a cold rain that settles in for the rest of the day. Temperatures are going to struggle on Tuesday and probably going to be a pretty soggy day overall, and certainly not pleasant with temperatures just in the 30s. Into Wednesday, a lot of that rain is going to be out of here. Should be a drier day overall. We'll still have plenty of cloud cover lingering, and our temperatures are going to take a step in the better direction. We're going to be warming up a little bit as we get into Wednesday, and then Thursday in particular, we're back into the 50s. Rest of that Union Home Mortgage forecast, we're going to watch another system that arrives Thursday night into Friday. That's going to bring us another chance to have some showers, some breezy winds, and another round of ups and downs, some fall temperature changes heading our way again. We're back into the upper 40s, low 50s as we head into next weekend.
All right. Thanks, Jessica.